The sign specifically says no U-turn. So that's exactly what he did. A U-turn. Motherfuckers be wilding on the road. All right. Yeah, my mind is on vacation. My mind is on vacation, man. Definitely not having one of my stronger weeks mentally. But we all have setbacks, right? All of us have setbacks. We all have setbacks. I think my comeback starts with me hitting the barber today. That ass. Just haven't really been with it mentally. I guess that makes two of us, blind bat. I'll definitely, get handsome again. Uh, I'll be handling that today. It's a pretty cool looking yellow Jeep behind me. That's what's up. Yeah, today I didn't have a great day in the gym at all. In fact, probably my worst day in the gym since I've been back in the gym in person. Um, yeah, they put a lot of mods into that Jeep. God damn. The simplistic says, "Hey man, what's the topic?" Um, I was thinking about going for something, pretty simple. You're not gonna have it every time out, man. That is, you know, I really try to be as inspirational, I guess, or motivational as I can. But I'm gonna tell you, like I tell my clients, especially if you're used to giving like a really great effort. Um, I, I don't know who we is, but it is nice. Nice to I don't know. They got multiple personalities or something. Yeah, the seasons are changing, but I'm gonna I'm gonna kind of stick to um kind of like what I was saying. Um, if you're used to giving a like an all out effort and you're used to seeing like exponential growth in your um in your um in your progressions in life, um we are Venom. Yeah, this guy put a lot of money into his mods. I can't hate that. I can't hate that. I think Jeep is like the only like regular car company where I see somebody put like a lot of mods and I'm not like, you know, roasting them for it. Because I see a lot of people who They'll put $15,000 rims on an $8,000 car and then think they're doing something. And it's like, nah, people are laughing at you. But when I see, like, I really wish you guys could see the extensive nature of the mods that this guy has. And the thing is, I'm pretty sure he's got like a lot of off-road shit going on, which is cool. But the aesthetic mods, I don't know. It's really tacky, but sometimes I like tacky on cars. I like it. Oh, we as in my brother. Okay, cool. All right. Shout out to your brother, Simplistics. Spoke to him one time. Nice, dude that's moving forward, not looking backwards. Um, but yeah, um, you're not gonna have it every time out. And today was definitely one of those days where I am not happy with my output. I'm just not happy, you know. But I'll tell you that I definitely made the smart move today. Um, well, put it this way, I followed a stupid move with a smart move. And sometimes you got to do that. Today I wanted to hit the squat I was supposed to do yesterday, but I didn't very well last night. I didn't eat well at the end of last night, and that will cost you. And today I was just like, well, I know that I did a limited amount of reps at 245 2 weeks ago, but really wanted to get on the aggressive side and really try. Really wanted to try to hit 275 on the squat. Out the bar, off the rack. And as soon as I tried to activate my power train, and my body said, go fuck yourself. I knew it was at this moment. He knew he fucked up. And yeah, I definitely knew it. I definitely knew it. I did not even try to go through the eccentric phase of the squat. I said, you know what? Movement patterns aren't right. I haven't squatted in more than a week. I'd rather be an alive chicken than a dead lion. And sometimes you got to make calls like that, It's definitely not, the most macho call, but I had to make a call. I had to err on the side of safety today, and it just threw my whole mojo off. It really did, and I feel shitty about the poor effort, but I know that it's 11:47 in the morning. I can definitely um, make some moves to salvage today and not let the day go to waste. I can get a good upper body in. I can work on my front loaded squat on Sunday, either at home or at the gym, and then I'll be better physically prepared, better mentally prepared for the squat next week. So I'm not gonna destroy myself for not hitting my goals today, but I'm gonna do better prep work. I'm gonna make sure that I, have better sleep discipline. And sometimes you just need that wake up call to get right back on track. So, I hit the goal with the deadlift this week, 35 reps at 315. And next week, I'm thinking I'm going to attempt 335 for 9 reps. And if I get 15, then it's a massive victory. Um, so almost was on a YouTube video. Yeah, gym fails, right? Um, yeah, it does. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, retreat and then live to fight another day. You didn't fuck up. If you did, then you wouldn't be able to push through for the next one. Yeah, I could have been out on the shelf again like I was 3 years ago. Yeah, it's actually closer to 3 years ago. I mean, the Rona has stolen a whole era of our lives. I swear to God. But um, I can't make excuses. I was definitely physically weak, but that physical weakness came out of mental weakness. I didn't go to bed the way I knew I should. This week I have not eaten the way that I know that I should. And then I just gotta get back at it, cram the food, cram the relaxation. Um, I just gotta do it. So, but I'm working, y'all. There are gonna be setbacks every now and again. Um, but no excuses. Absolutely no excuses. Yeah, time is, you might think something happened a year ago because a year and a half of your life is just a blank. It's like when you read a book and you've got blank pages in it, you don't count those when you read, but physically speaking, yeah, there's still pages. That's what this Rona era kind of is represented for me, and I'm pretty sure for a lot of you out there too. So yeah, today didn't go very well, but the great thing is that I got a little bit of equipment at home, so I can certainly still redeem myself today. Although again, like I'm still pretty fucking tired. So you guys let me know, what you guys are thinking about these days. I don't know if this guy's gonna let me in. I don't think he is. So you can go. Thank you. BMW guy lets me in. See? See, guys? It was the Toyota Sienna that didn't let me in, but it was um the BMW guy that let me in. So the NYPD traffic car says caution, reduce speed in heavy traffic. I don't know how much slower do you want us to drive. Thinking about Marvel movies. What in particular are you thinking about, simplistic, as far as Marvel films? I've been seeing a lot of articles lately about speculation of who's going to replace Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. They'll probably have some feminist woman replace Iron Man, and have a feminist woman replace Wolverine, then have a feminist woman uh, replace. Really, just replace all the male heroes. Just replace them all. Don't make any new characters and new compelling storylines. Just get rid of the characters that know and love, and just replace them with virtue signaling, because that's really what the fans want. They want more virtue signaling. That's what we buy comics for. There's almost no traffic on the BQE. Yeah, they did. In the comments, in the comics, they replaced Iron Man. I guess he retired. I'm not sure if he died or retired, but they passed. I think the technology. I think she's also supposed to be a genius. I would not necessarily mind seeing a passing of the torch and all of that. I guess I really wouldn't hate that, but I just don't want to see out and out recasting of characters. I'm not a fan. By the way, Miles Morales is one of the strongest Marvel characters now. He's still growing too. Um, Enter the Spider Verse is probably one of the best animated films ever created. But if you're talking about Miles Morales as a character, come on. We really don't need power creep in the Marvel universe, either in the cinematic universe or in the actual comics. We don't need that. We don't need power creep. Um, there were plenty of kids that wanted to be Spider-Man. Hell, plenty of adults that wanted to be Spider-Man without. I just don't like it. Even if you had the same exact character and you're not replacing them ethnically or gender-wise, um, even if you're not doing all of that, um, I don't think that you can. I don't think that you have to try to legitimize characters like Spider-Man any more than he already are. The powers that they have and the strengths and weaknesses that they have make the character. You don't have to try to wow people with more power, more strength, more special abilities. But then again, you have to think about who their target demographic is today as well. I think that probably, it's all business. It's owned by Disney. Disney. I still see Disney as a pretty racist and sexist company, but they're trying to pander to the people who want to be pandered to. So I guess they're making money decisions. I just hope that the next phase of the MCU is not like ultra cheesy, gimmicky. I think people already feel that way, but I don't know. Uh, it's hard to know. A lot of times when I watch a new Marvel film or there's a new Marvel film or some shit like that, I have this fear that the next one's gonna suck, but then I find entertainment value in it. I don't know. Blackheart is that the sun demon, the chupacabra, right? Um, yeah, Blackheart is pretty pretty tough. I guess falls under the supervillain status. Uh, yeah, like I get the whole, trying to be, trying to learn from a mentor and be a better Spider-Man. Like I get it, but I don't think that you need to give extra powers or to make them physically stronger to validate them. You know, um, I mean, you can even get away with having a new Spider-Man be have some sort of weakness that the other Spider-Man didn't have, but maybe he's just a little bit, um, better taught because he's being mentored by Peter Parker. I mean, I think that there are ways to make that story work without insane power creep, but that's just my view on it. But I do know I will do better when it comes to hitting these goddamn weights. Yeah, I'm not as hyped today. You know, even now after even the workout that I did and working with one of my favorite clients, I still kind of have that lightheaded feeling. So I'll probably be moving to eat and nap and then see how I feel after that, and then try to hit the weights. Um, Got to get some overhead work in and some more horizontal back work. So, and then next week is another week, and just keep moving to progress every day. Um, just keep doing my best. I mean, as long as you guys are doing your best, cut yourself a little bit of slack, but not too much slack. The work still needs to get done. Today I was listening to The Last Kiss, and then Top Five Dead or Alive, and then I listened to Ignatius, and then Freddy versus Jason. That was my playlist. So the playlist wasn't the problem. I just physically didn't have it. You know, I didn't have the right food in the system. I didn't have enough food in the system. I didn't sleep enough. And I was not physically prepared to hit the squat the way I was supposed to hit it. So, I recognized where I fell short, and my Sunday workout is going to be better. I'm going to be better. Oh yeah, when I go home, the soundtrack I'm going to be playing is Dreams. I'm gonna be out. Yeah, that's what I was referring to when I was saying that I was skeptical, but then I found entertainment value. That's what I was talking about. Um, I thought that the Disney Plus series, and when I was looking at the WandaVision, um, I still think that that was poorly developed and poorly written, poor progression, but there was still a lot to like about it. There was still a lot of entertainment value in it. I thought they did a good job as far as progressing through different television eras. But besides that, the progression of the story wasn't very good. Um, I don't think that the end of the season, I don't think that it culminated in the proper way, but there was still a lot to like about it. So it wasn't a bad series. It just I was aware of its flaws a lot more than before. I'll say that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, uh, I thought that some of the plot holes were annoying, but I was left wanting to see a lot more. Um, with Loki, I'm not sure I loved the way that it ended, but I love the whole TVA thing. I just, there was something, and the thing is, like, I love these fantasy, sci-fi, moral questions, and you're talking about, the flow of time and what it means, and the different things that you can affect by changing things in history. Very, very big fan of those kinds of things. Um, I did not like the different, completely different versions of Loki. I think I would have liked to better see just, Loki himself. But I think they were reaching for some of that. I thought they were reaching for some of that. They had the woman version and the alligator version and some weird kid, and just didn't love. It just didn't, like. But overall, all of the series had a lot of value as far as entertainment is concerned. And some of it is that it's going to be enjoyable whether or not the story is great, because if you grew up as a comic book fan like myself, to see the characters come to life, and not just come to life, but you start to get to see, um, other actors that you like, and then it becomes a game of Which of my favorite actors is going to portray one of my favorite characters? Like, who's going to play who's getting into it, that sort of deal. And, there's a lot of there's a lot outside of the actual quality of the films themselves that give joy, if that makes any sense. Yeah. I mean, for me, um, I didn't even really like the female variant. Um, I didn't like I didn't like that. I thought that was a little bit on the forced edge of things, personally. Um, but that said, I did kind of like the one thing I did like about her character being there was it was a very novel interpretation of narcissism, especially in today's society where we have an entire social media platform in Narcigram that's dedicated to narcissism. Everybody's fishing for likes and external validation, and that's why I call it Narcigram. You guys call it Instagram. I call it Narcigram. It is the platform for narcissists. It is the app for everybody that thinks that they are more important than they actually are. Teamer, what's up? Good to see you again. Yeah, um, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. But it is good to see you again. I will say that. I will say that. Mm, mm, mm. I really think that Jadakiss Fabulous album, that Freddy versus Jason shit, I think it's underrated. A lot of what I heard, people talked about that album. They was like, it's alright, but I thought it was a very, very slick, smooth, grown, grown man's actual rap fans album. Oh, it was the first time that I ever heard Fabulous in a way that made him seem multi-dimensional. I gained a lot more respect for Fabulous in that Freddy versus Jason album. He's still heavy on the similes and the punchlines, but he definitely had. You can definitely see that he's grown up. He's a grown man with kids. Living life out here in the world. Trying to figure out what this guy is doing. I let this guy in front of me. He's making a lot of weird moves. Might be the last 90-degree day here in New York City. As much as I really, really love the warm temperatures, it does really fuck up um, my appetite. So I'm really hoping that as it gets a little bit more temperate, it'll be easier for me to stuff my face with food and really start packing on the pounds. Because over like the last couple of weeks, I think inside of like a week's time, I had lost like 4 pounds, which a lot of people would be really excited by, but not me. That's not a good thing for me. One thing I will mention of note that's going on in society. I looked at this really weird, um, a very, very weird Twitter thread where people were infiltrating Facebook groups dedicated to the wild theory that ivermectin, which is a medication for farm animals like pigs and horses, it's a dewormer. People are taking, yeah, I know seditionalists, right? That's crazy. That's a crazy thought. That'd be some weird shit on Facebook. But it's a group full of people who say they don't know what's in the vaccine. So they're going to take horse pig medication. Like there are animals, little animals on the packaging, right? Um, and they would much rather basically taking horse laxative. They would rather do that. They get a vaccine that is designed to help protect you against a virus that is killing people. And it's and you know, it used to be that if you were a good conservative, you would say that the Rona is a hoax. But so many people are dying around them that even the most staunch dumbass can't, in their right mind or in any kind of mind, they can't, they're like, okay, I can't actually say any longer that it's a hoax, right? Like, there's too much um, evidence now because, like, people who think the Rona is not a real thing, you know, they get into a car accident and then with all of their broken bones, They have to sit in the waiting room. Why is that? Oh, because all of the people that think that the Rona is not real, um, well, this not real disease has them in real danger of losing their lives. So now, if you're a good, Christian conservative, the the paradigm is no longer it's fake, it's a hoax. Now they moved on to let's do anything other than what those libtards are doing. If the libtards are doing it, we got to find something else to do. So instead of taking a vaccine that doesn't have any trace of the actual virus in it, instead has a protein encoded to latch onto the proteins on the virus so that it can't latch onto the ACE2 receptors on the surfaces of your brains, esophagus, um, mucosal lining in the sinuses, the brain, all that stuff, right? Instead of following the science, you're going to say, well, let me use this shit that doesn't work, that is meant for animals. I would rather, you don't know what's in, you don't know what's in it. The medication's name is ivermectin. You don't know what the fuck is in it, but you won't take a vaccine because you don't know what's in it. I mean, you got people who are like, I'm not getting no vaccine. I'm about my freedom. And they're on their fucking deathbed. I mean, the shit that I've seen on Twitter this morning, I'm like, holy shit. But then I got to ask you guys. If there was a deadly pathogen spreading around the world, and then there were people who were advocating for their right to spread that deadly pathogen, right? And not protect themselves or anyone else, right? And then they end up on their deathbed. Do you feel any semblance of sympathy for them? I got to know. I got to know your opinions on that, people. I got to know. If the person that is responsible for leading the charge against protecting themselves and others, and then they fall victim to that same pathogen, do you feel more or less sympathy for them? I gotta know. Ivermectin isn't just for animals, but still, why do people think that a dewormer helps against viral infections, unless their brain is already severely damaged by the beer? Well, the thing is, if your brain is already damaged by it, there's really nothing that can save you at that point. I mean, you've got a bunch of people who are in the ICU on oxygen machines, and before they take their last breath, they're asking for the vaccine. No. The vaccine is meant to protect you before the virus invades your body and then destroys your immune system, right? Stop sign, four-way stop sign. It's a four-way stop sign. You have to wait. It's a four-way stop sign. Look right there. Look right there. No, we're both moving together here. We were moving together. Look, and you never stopped. You never came to a full stop. No, you rolled through the stop sign. I was watching you the entire time. I did not roll through the stop sign. Ma'am, I was watching you the entire time. It's a four-way stop sign. You have to come to a complete stop, count to 3, and then go. This is very dangerous. But what I'm trying to say to you is that to make sure that you don't cause an accident in the future, please actually count to 3, completely stop,
and then go. Please. This is dangerous. And auto insurance is expensive. Are you going to drive safely? Are you going to share the road with people? Okay. So, when your insurance goes up or you injure somebody, remember this conversation. I won't. And she wonders why no man wants her. She's wondering where all the good men went. Oh, why doesn't any man want to marry me? That's why you're by your goddamn self. I'm a strong, independent woman that don't need to stop at no stop sign. Holy fucking crap. And she's crying about the fact that black men are marrying white women. That's the type of chick to be complaining about some shit like that. No, ma'am, you're the problem. No, I'm going to continue to roll through stop signs instead of coming to a complete stop lawfully. I don't understand what it is with these fucking people. Holy crap. TGIF is right. I just and the thing is, when I see people moving unsafe like that, I'm gonna fucking call you out. She's driving a BMW, I'm driving a Mercedes. Because you want to roll through a stop sign. You're supposed to come to a complete stop, count to 3. Whoever makes it to the line first goes first at a 4-way stop sign. Yeah, simplistics. This is why she's single. But no. All see, no. It can't be her why she's by herself. It must be that all of the black men that are worth something, they're on the down low. They're gay or on the down low, or they're with white women. No, it's you, not them. You can't follow simple instructions. The rules at a stop sign are the same in all 50 states. But you think that the rules apply to everybody else except for you. And then when one of us turns into a T-bone steak, right? All of a sudden, whose fault is it? When the insurance rate goes up or someone is injured and then wants to sue you. A lot of these people don't understand that their lives go a certain way because everything in their life, they approach it a certain way. I can tell she doesn't have a man. You can look at her and tell she don't have a man. She's a high earning black woman that is independent and don't need no man. Although the car that she's driving, I had 6 years ago. But as long as she's in a BMW, she feels good about herself. That's fine. But there is a reason why your life is going the way it's going. Because you can't follow simple instructions. That's why no man wants you. Anyway, y'all, this is one of the reasons why I stream these drives. So you guys can see what the fuck is going on. Simplistics, he knows. Although, Simplistics is not in my city anymore. But, you kind of, you can see what's up. You can see what's up. Oh man. Yeah, and remember, not all Karens are white, by the way. Not all Karens are white. Some of them are strong, independent black women that don't need no man and don't need to follow no laws or instructions. How you doing, Zomo? Yeah, I mean, I've been streaming multiple times this week, so I don't know, man. Where you been? We are doing tomorrow, by hook or by crook. We are doing Filthy Casual MMA watch party. That is happening tomorrow. I don't know if I have a TSP in me today. Brighton and chilling. Hey, Zomo, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. We did not have a Black Power Magic Hour this week because my co-host just didn't have it in him. So, for whatever reason, I'm not allowed to host the show myself. So, to keep the show going. So, basically, if the show is not airing, my co-host is not he doesn't he either can't do the show that day because I make sure that I'm available for the show all the time. But yeah, it is what it is. Zomo says no interest in sports. Yeah, hey, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. That's why like I do like an assortment of different kinds of content. We do the social commentary stuff. We do the occasional political commentary stuff. We have the sports stuff. I do the gaming stuff on this channel. I do the different conversations when driving here and there. So we have a bunch of different ways that we can um, there's a bunch of different ways that we can that I'm trying to put out content for you guys. So, but yeah, I need to eat. I'm probably gonna need to nap
so I can get like a boost of energy because I've been running too hard on pre-workout powders. But I definitely want to get a nice pump in, a nice upper body pump today. I only did a portion of my back exercise today. So I'm going to be doing my dumbbell bent over row. I'm going to be hitting the push-up today. I'm going to hit the incline chest press and then some isolation. Biceps and triceps going into the weekend. So, but yeah, didn't have a great day at the gym today, but I will have a great week next week because I'm dedicated to making sure that happens. Much love and respect to y'all. You might see me on playing Infinite Warfare today with Serial Killer 246, and maybe we might get Captain Paul to join that party. So I'm looking forward to maybe doing that. We may, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do a TSP on my own, but we will definitely do the watch party tomorrow. So look out for that. Also, and I probably should have told you guys this before. If there's anything that you guys want me to talk about on this channel, on Dr. Evil Genius, any particular subjects that you guys want me to cover, hit me up at this particular email. If you are looking for, maybe personal training or life coaching or something of that nature, you could definitely hit me up right here at this email address, and then we can work on that. But anyway, much love and respect to y'all. And Simplistics, I'm going to be hitting you up. Anyway, let me get off this shit. Peace.